Officials have had a lot of no calls in this game, letting it be physical as Sam Sarver tries to chip it with his foot, and now Patty Burns goes around Brett Beebe, but Hugo Bacharach tries to make the play and trips up Patty Burns, and Bacharach helps up Patty Burns as we're under 4 minutes to play, 1-1 here at Alumni Stadium. And it looks like Josh Ramsey was trying to tie his shoes, and the throw-in went back to him from Patty Burns. Wow, that could have been a disastrous play. And it's Ferguson back to Josh Ramsey, and now O'Brien. O'Brien will pass off to Bono. Bono to Lewis. Coming up to make the play is Joey Mayer, but it ends up with Ty Mahalik, who kicks it out of bounds. A little too hard of a touch, being pressured nicely by Daniel Rousseau.
This game's coming down to the wire, Adam. We came into this game talking about how this could be one of the premier matchups in all of college soccer this season. Again, an in-state rivalry, a chance to go to the College Cup next week in Louisville. I mean, we're in for a great finish over the course of the last 3 minutes or so.
Towards the left side of the field, Patty Burns ends up with it just outside the box. The shot on goal just goes wide to the right. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication by Indiana defense. Patty Burns nearly found the back of the net, trying to hook it into the top right corner, and with 2:45 to play, we stay leveled at 1. Notre Dame fans back on their feet, trying to gain the momentum back from the Hoosiers. 2.5 minutes to play. JT Harms, left arm in the air, and will send it down towards Nolan Spicer, is able to shoulder it down, back off to Ty Mahalik. Now over to Alex Barger. Alex Barger against Gennebacher. Gennebacher and Barger. Barger falls down. Foul is called against Kyle Gennebacher. A big call just outside the box on the far side. So it's going to be just about 3 yards away from the box, maybe even less. It's probably going to be like 2 yards or a yard and a half. And Indiana's going to try to cross it in from the left far side.
Under 2 minutes to go, too, Adam. This could be potentially a game winner if Indiana's able to get a good look to go into the net.
Ty Mahalik will take the free kick. A lot of players spread out for Indiana. 1:35 to play. Ty Mahalik tries to cross it in. It's headed out for the moment. Sam Sarver has it. Will fire it back in. Hit the crossbar. Unbelievable. It draws iron. Carson Henderlong has it back in the zone. Back to Hugo Bacharach. Back to Henderlong. Henderlong tries to cross it across the goal mouth. It goes wide. 2 Hoosiers were there. Sam Sarver has it with 1:10 to go. Bacharach heads it just out of play. For the moment, outside the box rather, Brett Beebe to Henderlong, headed out, Indiana pressing. Here's Mayer, back to Beebe from behind, is able to keep control of the ball. Physical play by Notre Dame, and it's gonna be kept in play by Notre Dame, and Patrick McDonald's able to kick it off O'Brien. 40 seconds to go, 1-1. Is Indiana just drew iron on the shot from Sam Sarver. With about 1:10 to play, we're at 30 seconds on the clock. Thrown from Patrick McDonald. Nearly lined up with the 18-yard box. McDonald with 20 as he's gonna let the clock go down. McDonald with 15 seconds will fire it in towards the box. Bacharach heads it, and it's out of play. Notre Dame will get it back with under 10 seconds to play. And how about this? We're headed to overtime in the Elite Eight. Welcome back to Bart Kaufman Field. There will be a pitching change for Indiana. Ethan Phillips out after giving up no runs in 2 innings. Jeff Mercer will turn to the left-hand pitcher, Ty Bothwell, the graduate student. 5'10", 205. Had 14 appearances last year with 9 games started, a 6.55 ERA for Ty Bothwell. So far this year, this will be his 6th appearance. 2-0 with a 5.16 ERA. And Andrew, early pitching change for Indiana. It looked like Phillips was in a little bit of trouble last inning, so you might not risk it if you're Coach Jeff Mercer.
No, I think that's a good choice because you're probably going to want to have Phillips come in relief in either tomorrow's game or most likely Sunday's game, because there's a decent chance that these games get split. And the Sunday game will be the rubber match.
Here's Cameron Chialoy, hammers that first pitch foul behind home plate. And obviously you're going through the batting lineup for a second time.
Well, now you've seen the guys, and it's still this first 3-4 guys that are so dangerous. A lot of pop in the first 4 bats that are up in Illinois' lineup today.
Chialoy on the 0-1 delivery, fouls that one to the net. It's quickly 0-2. Ty Bothwell, the lefty, has pitched 140 innings at IU in his career. Been a key piece for the pitching staff. The 0-2 pitch rises high on the fastball. It's 92, and it's ball 1.
A lot of speed out of these pitchers that we've seen thus far, and I like that a lot. I think that's a fun time to watch.
Chialoy walked in his first plate appearance, and the righty will get the 1-2 pitch. It's a check swing on the ground of Brock Tibbetts, who will take it to first base himself for out number 1.
Yeah, good play. He tried to bring that one back, did Chialoy, and just made contact with, and he said, okay, fine, I'll run it out.
You might as well.
Exactly.
Just in case Tibbetts can't scoop it up, but a pretty easy play for the first baseman. And 1 out, and it brings up Brody Harding, who had a fielder's choice on a line drive into right field, which really should have been a hit, but Chialoy slipped trying to go to second and was thrown out from Morgan Colopy in right field. Was Chialoy at second base, so it makes it a fielder's choice.
Reminds me of a time guy was running to second in a game in high school, and
here's the 0-1 pitch as Brock Tibbetts will back up. Flip over to Bothwell, and they go 3-1 for the second out. Andrew, you were saying?
Yeah, so when I was in high school, I was calling a game in high school, and there was, I think it was some, maybe a sectional game, and guy was sliding into second and slipped early, and he went past the base and got called out. Like, he slid past the base.
Yes.
It was a turf field, so it's not really easy to do that on dirt. I know that's just kind of reminded me of that one. It's easy to slide out here on a turf field.
You always see plays you haven't seen before on a diamond. As the first pitch to Camden Janik is inside at 91. It's 1-0, but first 2 outs recorded quickly on 1 and 2 in the lineup for the Illini by Ty Bothwell. First one out of the bullpen for Indiana in the top of the third. No score, Illinois and Indiana. 1-0 pitch. Catches the bottom part of the zone. The count's even at 1.
Well, Janik in their last weekend series against Southern Illinois, he was hitless in those 3 games and had a big bounce back game, went 3 for 5 in their midweek game versus Bradley on Tuesday.
1-1 pitch, the kick and the delivery, it's outside, it's 2-1.
It'll be interesting to see if he can shake off his weekend woes this week in the Big Ten opener.
Last season, he began his season with a 10-game hitting streak and 17-game on-base streak as he gets on base there. As it hits his front foot, so it's a hit by pitch. Ty Bothwell just missed the zone inside.
Well, you're on base. That's a start. 2 out. Getting on base is important. So see what Westcott can do here, and he's a dangerous hitter too. 2 for 5 against Bradley and struck out 3 times. So he's a the 3 true outcomes guy.
He flew out to left field to end the first in his first plate appearance. So now Janik is on first base. First pitch into Westcott, misses outside. It's 1-0. And although their bases have been crowded so far, only 1 hit combined for these teams, and it came from the Illini and Cal Haza. 1-0 pitch, but before that, we'll throw back to first base and check on Janik.
Well, with a lefty pitcher on the mound now after Phillips, the righty starter, guys on first have to be so careful of pickoff moves.
Absolutely. There's the next pitch, and that's fouled right behind us. And it's 1-1 here out on a table in front of the Bart Kaufman press box. Not too bad.
No, it's a good view. I like it. It's front and center. We've got a full audio of the crowd noise. It's a nice day.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's hit off the middle, off the glove of Bothwell. Cerny tries to fire on the run to first in time. Oh, what a play from Tyler Cerny. It hit off the glove of Bothwell. Cerny was going towards second base to try to get the force at second, has to change directions to his right, throws on the run in time, off balance to throw out Westcott to end the top of the third.
Carly Soborowski will serve. Nice play. Sarah's going for the back row, and she gets it there. Tip is whiffed on by Downing, and the Hoosiers win the point. It'll be Cameron Hayworth to serve. The lefty delivers a strong serve. Anderson able to corral it. She'll get it back. Good dig out by Gary. Now Saris's turn. Tip shot. It's a good one. Maddie Saris again.
There it is. I mentioned it. Great. The thing that makes players great at killing, it isn't about how hard you can hit it. It's about how well you can hit it and if you can find that open space.
And she found it there. Hayworth was terrific yesterday. So that one's off the net and playable. A spike opportunity, but it's out of bounds from Paris Downing. Indiana had 14 aces yesterday against New Hampshire. That's the single match record under the new scoring format, which is since 2008. As Hayworth serves that one, it's at the back of the court. Another ace for Indiana.
Can't put that one any better. Perfect place for that one.
And it's so hard if you're Southern Indiana, if you see it's, above your waist area. You might want to let it go if you're in the back row. As Hayworth, that one flies way out of bounds.
Tried to do it again. That time just went a little bit too far.
But also in terms of the 14 aces, that was the most in a 3-set match in program history. As Lee Anderson will serve now, and it comes up short, and Indiana gets it back quickly on a side out.
Another error on a service. That was something that plagued USI last year. A lot of players with a lot of errors on serves, and we're seeing it so far today. That's 2 now for Leah Anderson.
And Carly Mills will get some action. The defensive specialist who made her season debut against number 6 Ohio State, and she will serve. The 5'7" junior. It's a serve in play. And Gary rams into Mills that time. Alonzo Corsellis gets it over. Lee Anderson from the back, off a Hoosier and out of play. She is getting fed the ball, Lucas.
I mean, yeah, she's a player that's, like I said, been a star since 2019. She's entering the season 3rd in USI with career aces, 167, as well as 7th with kills at 1,231.
Here's Audrey Crowder to serve for Southern Indiana. To Alonzo Corsellis. Vickers tries a spike. It's knocked away. A try from the other side. It's Morgan Geddes, and it's in play.
Geddes, 2nd kill of the game there. Like I said, didn't play yesterday, but she's making her presence felt today.
Ramsey Gary. The libero. A lefty serves. Anderson. Gary with a good dig. It stays in play. An opportunity on the near side. It's blocked away by Colheed. Indiana's had quite a few blocks today.
Another great block there for Ramsey Gary. That's her 6th dig already. She's been huge on the defensive side of the ball.
5 blocks for Indiana already. Not too often you see that. Here's a try on the far side, able to be kept alive by Hayworth, and the shot's out of bounds. What a play by Cameron Hayworth.